Hello, hello, hello. So excited to have you back. We are going on day 3 of the Unstoppable Soul Alive Woman series. So the first day we looked at where do you fall? Are you in soul alive? Are you in soul searching? Or are you in soul disconnect? And if you're in soul alive in one aspect of your life, but you're missing it from other aspects, we want you to focus on that area. If you're in soul searching, we want you to pick the area that you're soul searching. And if you're soul disconnect, pick one of the areas of your life that you want to move forward. And when I say areas, we all have aspects of our life where we have different ways that we show up. So we show up different in intimate relationships and friendships, with our colleagues, in our business, in our career. And so sometimes we are all in, and sometimes we are not playing to our level, to our capability. So that was day 1. Yesterday, we did the energy awareness matrix. And the energy awareness matrix is really interesting because what I realized is that over the course of about 15, 20 years, especially for women, there are these 10 areas of energy that we hold in the consciousness. And I'll give you an example of that. Like, I don't know, 20, 25 years ago, if somebody got the diagnosis of cancer, you immediately went to, oh my God, that poor thing, because our success rates of overcoming cancer were not that high. So it created a level of fear. So energy tied to cancer had this level of fear associated with it. Now, if someone comes, what we know is that we've made so much strides around combating different types of cancers that if someone gets a diagnosis, it doesn't automatically look like, oh my goodness, this person doesn't have long to live, because we have made so much strides in science. And so there's no longer attached to this idea of cancer, this energy of fear. And so when we look at the things that are in the energy matrix for women, we see several things. There's this energy around deserving, this energy around worthiness, showing up confident, being able to have all the abundance that you choose, flowing with ease, being grounded and centered in your body. Each one of these has energy associated with it that just doesn't come from you and I, it comes from a collective of how we hold these things. And so it's very interesting because if you look at sports, right? Sports teams for women and sports teams for men, the men always get paid way more than the women do. And it's just they come to that sport with the knowledge, with the knowing, with the understanding that they are going to make a lot of money. Women come to the sport because they're passionate, they're focused, they love to play it, and hopefully they make money. It's two very different kinds of energies that are associated with how we connect to sports. So when we were talking yesterday about the energy matrix, it was like, here are 10 areas of conscious energy that women hold. And where do you assess yourself along those 10 areas? And yesterday we worked to release energy. So another question that came in, and I loved all the questions because I know a lot of you are new to the idea of working with energy. And so what happens is that we all experience energy around us every single day. We experience it in different ways. Like if you went to a sporting event and your team was the whole team and you were at a stadium and they were playing well, you were probably all jazzed up because the energy in that stadium was all jazzed up. or maybe they weren't playing so well. And so it was quiet, it was more subdued. That's what we talk about energy. And in our daily lives, it impacts us. Sometimes we walk into a room and we suddenly feel like, ooh, I don't really want to be in this room. And you don't even know why. But what I will tell you is at an intuitive level, you are connecting to a form of energy and it does not feel good. And so you back away. My husband used to always give me a hard time because I would always go into a restaurant and they would seat us in different places. And the moment they would seat us, I would either say, yeah, can we have a different booth? Could we go sit over there? Could we go sit over there? And he used to think I was just being really fussy around where I wanted to sit. And actually, I used to hold that for myself. And then one day I realized, oh, it really isn't about feeling um, being fussy. It's about when I sit down, it doesn't feel good because the person that was there ahead of me had a different kind of energy than I do. So when we talk about energy, we also talk about energy frequencies. What kind of energy do we bring to the party? So, hi Jessica, hi Melissa, hi Rhonda. I'm so glad you guys made it back. So, what kind of energy do we bring to the party? So, when we show up every day, where would you say your energy is? Are you excited to start your day? Are you thrilled with what you have on your calendar for the day? If you are, I would say that's high energy and you bring a high level of energy to it. If you're like, oh, time for another day, oh, I have so much to do, what kind of energy is that? Just put it in the chat. What kind of energy is it? And so, what we are wanting to do is pay attention to where our energy frequency is, how excited we are to engage, to begin our day, to take on something that's new, or maybe how low or disconnected we feel. So I'm just going to ask you guys to post in the chat. Let me go down and see what you're all saying. I love that. Procrastinating energy. Yes. Very low energy, Christine says. Yeah. So it's very interesting because I'm actually, it's a funny thing, but I'm a master procrastinator. If I can put off something till tomorrow, I will. And it drives me nuts because sometimes it then makes my next day so much more work. But there's a way in which sometimes I just like to procrastinate. And one of the things that I found is that when I have a really heavy schedule, busy load, is when I'm focused and high energy to get through what I need to complete. So for me, it actually works in the positive. For some people, it doesn't. Hi, Nicole. Glad you can make it. So, one of the things that you want to do is to make sure that every day when you awake, you start giving yourself energy checks. And it's very easy. Low energy looks like you don't have energy to do your day. You might just want to roll over and hit the snooze button 10 times. You might during your day want to just go curl up in bed and forget about the rest of your day. What that says is when we have low energy, a lot of times it's because we're carrying a lot of energy with us. We're carrying a lot of energy. I talked to you yesterday about how every thought that we have has an energetic vibration to it. So if we look through life, if we look to being optimistic, to being open, to being curious, to being able to receive, those are all really high energy stables, vibrations. But if we're looking to life as, oh, what's going to come our way today? Oh, how am I going to get through my day? Um, oh, it's so hard sometimes. Those are lower level frequencies. And it actually begins to create the way you go through life in a lower level frequency. So, one of the things that we always want to do is try to elevate our energy. And we elevate it by getting rid of the energy that we might be storing in our bodies. So, what do I mean by that? We store energy in our bodies from experiences, from things that we've not spoken out loud. Maybe we felt hurt. Maybe we felt upset about something, but we just sort of swallowed it. And what happens over time is all that energy just kind of builds up within our body because there's no release valve. And so, part of our journey this week is to help you release that energy so you do not have to carry it. And along with releasing that energy, we want to tie it to how you are holding beliefs about yourself. Because if you hold the belief, I can't, I won't, I don't get, I can't manifest, guess what? That's what's going to happen to you. So, I have to share where I was this morning. I love to play tennis, and I'm in a league. And because of COVID, we weren't able to play a lot, but we got to play the spring league. And I'm back with my old partner who I haven't played with in 2 years. I was out yesterday because I was doing this and I couldn't go to practice. And so today I show up. We haven't played with each other. And I just thought, let's just play our best game. Let's just play our best game and see what happens. Now, the last time I played with my old partner, we were in a process of losing. Every game, every match, we just lost. Not every game, but every match we lost. And we had quite the record of losses. And so today, it would have been so easy for me to go, oh, like, oh, are we going to lose again today? Because that's what my mind knows. When I'm paired with her, we had a series of losses, and that was over 2 years ago. So what I had to do is start minding my thoughts. I had to say, we've got this, we can do this, I can do this. She takes care of her part of the court, I'll take care of my part of the court. Let's just have fun with this. Like that was my mind speak going on during the match today, because I knew it would be really easy to fall back into the old way of thinking because of my experience. So, what happens is when we want to change our thoughts around something, we have to be really diligent about what is the new mind speak you're saying, what's the new mantra, what's the new belief you're going to hold about yourself. And how do you get rid of the energy that you're carrying along with that limiting belief? And what was so funny was the first set, like it took us 50 minutes to play 5 games because we were so evenly matched that we were getting to deuces all the time. And it was taking like 5 or 6 rounds to finally break. And it would have been in the old mindset, it would have been the place where I might have given up or made silly errors because my mind was saying, you're not going to win this anyways. By minding my thoughts today, those places cause me to want to focus my energy on winning. Like, okay, I'm going to bring the best version of myself forward. I'm going to bring my highest energy into this game. So that's what we want to create with you around an area that you know you have some limitations, or you think of yourself, or maybe how you do something or how you interact in a lower vibration, in a negative pattern. So what I'd love you to do is just post in the group any negative pattern that you know is running your life right now. So Rhonda says, I can change the belief, but I don't know how to change the energy from the belief. Great, Rhonda, that is what we're going to do today. I am going to begin to teach you how to shift your energy, how to recognize it, and then how to shift it, how to release it. Oh, Laura just responded. Okay, so I'm waiting for you to post in the group what belief, what pattern that you want to shift. And what's so fascinating about this is that when you start to think about the belief or the pattern, when you put your energy, your attention on your energy in your body, you're going to realize very quickly where you hold that energy. So yesterday, some of your fingers were tingling, and I was like, oh, that's because you released a bunch of energy there. By the way, tingling is great. It just shows there's a release. When you start to feel calm, when you start to feel more expansive, sometimes you might even feel sleepy. And what sleepy has to do is that we are changing up your neural pathways. And so sometimes your mind just wants to like go to sleep because it doesn't know how to hold the new thing. All right, I love some of these. My voice is not valuable. Jennifer, that was one that I worked on probably my first 12 years of of doing this work. I come from a family of six. I was five out of six. My parents used to have us go around the table every night, and everyone got 5 minutes to share something from their day. Well, by the time they got to me, that whole structure fell apart. Everyone was just talking over each other. Oh, we were done eating and everyone was going on their way. So, how did I take that as a young child? I took it as I don't have anything important to say, or nobody listens to me. And I didn't realize I held those beliefs until I was in my business career and I was having trouble speaking up. And this was a really interesting thing. I was running some big programs. I never had any problem. But this one day we were in a board meeting in a boardroom, and the table was wooden and it was really long, and it reminded me of my kitchen table. And all of a sudden I started to feel stress and panic when I would want to speak up. So that's how I knew. I didn't know in the moment what was going on. All I knew was, wow, why am I having this reaction? But years later, when I started to understand energy and work with energy, I realized, oh, all that old energy around sitting around a wooden table started to emerge for me. I wish I could love myself, but it's hard when I used to weigh 110 pounds and now I'm almost 200 due to severe depression and COVID. Okay, Kate, that's really, really sweet. So, what I want you to do is what judgment are you making about yourself with how you weigh right now? What's your judgment? Ruth, I don't fight for what I know is rightfully mine because I feel I don't want to argue. So it's interesting because you use the word fight and argue rather than use the word, oh, I'm just going to speak up and share what I believe is rightfully mine. So it's not about fighting, you're just sharing with the others what's rightfully mine. And if you share from that place of confidence and knowledge, you will receive back a different feeling. Um, okay. I'm not safe. Okay. I have fear. These are all really good things. So now that you have these beliefs, doubting myself, I want you to breathe into your body and feel where there feels like some tightness. So just feel where you feel. Breathe into your body, hold your belief, and feel where you feel some tightness. Is it in your chest? Is it in your heart? Is it in your knees? Diane says, I'm not significant. Fear of being seen and heard. Okay. All right. Suki, let's just go to this. You said you're not deserving of a happy and easy life. That was one of the energy matrices that we did yesterday. It's a conscious collective around the energy of deserving. Either people feel like they deserve everything or feel they deserve nothing. And you said it's tied to karma from a previous life. Here's the great news about karma: you can cut the cord to karma, you can complete it, and you don't have to continue to carry it in this life. So, what I really want you to do is go into the energy of I deserve a happy and easy life. And say that to yourself 3 times, and then feel in your body where there might be some pressure, and then let us know. Um, Kay, it's I hate it. That's my judgment. I cry almost every day. I'm so scared my boyfriend will find someone else. Okay, so I hear you say that you believe your boyfriend's with you because of your body, not because of all of who you are and what you bring to the relationship. So I want you to flip your belief around that to say, I am just as I am, blank, 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 like wonderful, committed, connected in my intimate relationship, loving. Um, Deserve a happier life. I love that. Rachel Davis, I will have to catch the replay. I'm going to finish with you, but heard an explosion power went out. Oh, sorry, Rachel. Catch the replay. Okay, so now what we have is everyone starts to identify where they're beginning to feel it in their body. So I see throat, I see heart, I see chest, I see shoulders, I see third eye. Andrew, yes, it's a rabbit hole. The more you look, the more you need to release, and you get to start today. So that's what I'm going to say to you. You get to start right now in this moment and say, I don't have to carry this energy around. Energy, releasing energy is like peeling back layers of the onion. You will never release the full thing in one setting. You will release in different settings. And every time you release, you get to step into more of your beauty, more of your genius, more of the way you want to show up in the world. So don't think about it as, oh my God, I'm so dense, I'll never get to the end of it. Think of it as, oh, I'm feeling my denseness. Wow, I get to take some of that off today. That is an optimistic mindset. That is somebody that's going to overcome their energy woes. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so we have lots of different areas in the body. All right, and let me see. Just scrolling through, see if I didn't see any lower back and lower abdomen. Okay. So here's the thing that we're going to do right now. We're going to release that energy. But in order to release the energy, what I need you to do is hold your new positive belief that you want to walk forward in this life with. So start putting in your new positive belief that you are going to own for you. No one else can own it, but you get to own it for you. So, I was sharing this tennis story. So while you're posting, I'll share this other story. I didn't play any ball sports when I was a kid. And the first time I got on the tennis court, my instructor says, you never played ball sports, did you? And I said, oh, how did you know? And he just chuckled and he said, well, you seem to have a hard time seeing where the ball is, like being in relationship with the ball, which was so true. Like it could be coming at me, I'd swing my racket and totally miss it, right? Um, and one of the things that it brought up for me was what it felt like to be a beginner at something in life again. Because when you get along in life, you stop taking on new things. So this was probably 5 to 6 years ago, and suddenly I realized I am a beginner. And my mindset, I used to play with 4 women. 2 of us moved on, and 2 of us said, forget it. because we had to mind our mindset. We had to look at our beliefs. We had to find a compelling reason to be a beginner at something that it, quite frankly, didn't feel good to be a beginner. You know, when you go along and work and you're mastering things, it's hard to go back to being a beginner and not know how to do something and make foolish mistakes and errors all the time. So you have to master your mindset to allow you to grow in an area that you may not have grown in up until now. But now you get to. Okay, I love some of these beliefs. I have an amazing way I shield and raise my energy by saying out loud these two words: shield up. I'm good enough. I absorb other people's negative energy. Nope, that's not your belief, Linda. What is the belief that you want to hold for yourself? Flip that around. So instead of saying I absorb other people's negative energy, say I keep my energy intact. Let me go and look at a few others. I believe in myself. Excellent. I'm worthy of living out of complacency and accepting abundance. Okay, here's what I want you to say, Brianna. I am worthy of accepting abundance. I leave complacency behind me. You see, it's much more powerful if you do it in two different beliefs, because then you can create that mantra for yourself. Then you can say, I am worthy of abundance. And then you look every single day for where you find abundance. Every single day. I have one friend who's great at getting sales everywhere she goes. Or getting an unexpected discount, because that's the way she believes she gets abundance. And every single time she goes out, she's like, oh my God, I got this for this and this for this. Meanwhile, I'm over there paying full price. So it's like, what is your belief system drives your reality. So you want to make sure your beliefs work for you. They're powerful. They're going to drive you to live the life that you want. I am good enough. Kay, I want you to say, I am amazing. I love good enough, but let's do that as a stretch. Okay. There's some of you saying you absorb other people's energy, and this is the idea of being empaths. Empaths are people that absorb energy, other people's energy. So you, more than anyone else, if you're an empath, you have to mind your energy field. So after we're done releasing, I'm going to tell you how to create some energetic bands, and we will create them for you. And what energetic bands do, it leaves other people's energy out here. I'm a massive empath. Massive. I can go down the street and absorb anyone's energy. So I always have to have my protective bands up. So I could be in the disappointment of somebody else, but not absorb it. But it doesn't mean I'm not present for them. I can still be in the conversation with them, but I'm not taking on their energy, and that's not going to bring me down. I believe what I have to share is valuable. Yes, sir, Jean. What you have to share is valuable. I am worthy of a happy, jealousy-free, self-loving life. Okay, I'm taking out jealousy-free. I am worthy of a happy, self-loving life, Kay. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I love it. I love it. I can't get in. I don't know what that means. Is someone helping, Ving? Okay, Anju said too much work and effort. Yep. Well, if you believe it's too much work and effort, it will be. But if you believe that you get to play with shifting your thoughts, then you are in a new way of looking at life and playing the game. All right, so I think that we have enough people with all of their positive beliefs. And this is when you want to afterwards connect with your coach that's available for this week. It's amazing. I'm giving you these amazing women who, by the way, have gone through this work in their lives, in their businesses, in their relationships. So they can understand and meet you where you are and show you what's possible for yourself. Because that's what we're all about. We are about making movement, helping women step into their brilliance. So let's step into ours. I want everyone to, I'm going to show you these energetic cards. And the thing I want you to do is just pick a color. These are vibrational cards that I received as a gifting from the Ascended Masters while I was in Peru to help people shift their energy. So you see the colors red, green, orange, yellow, blue, silver, pink, gold, or white. Pick a color that resonates with you right now. Just pick. There's no wrong answer. These are all just different vibrations. Jessica's saying, I'm already feeling so much better and filled with energy. Of course you are, Jessica. Fabulous. All right, so people are picking pink. I love the pink card. Pink is breakthrough energy. So those that are picking pink, you're ready to break through the way you've been holding things. All right, blue, yellow. Okay, blue. I love blue. It's deep spiritual healing. Yellow is all around amplifying your energy. So this is fabulous. White, white is living in the co-creator energy. You are in the energy of co-creating with the universe. And someone said silver. Silver is amplifying and releasing energy. So every one of these colors in cards are powerful. Green, someone said, represents this lifetime healing. I love it. So just don't second guess yourself. Go with the color that you came up with. And what we're going to do is you're going to focus on your new belief that you hold about yourself, and we're going to flow the energy through you to release any low-level energy that doesn't allow you to step into your new belief. So we're going to do that for the next few minutes. And sorry, I don't have music. I decided to go very low tech today after yesterday's snafu. So today, no slides, no music. We're just going to be present. So connect to the beautiful color that came to you. And take a few deep breaths and just allow that color to flow over you. Maybe you're standing in a shower of that light. Maybe it's like ribbons flowing through you. Maybe you're feeling wrapped in the color. Whatever is happening is just perfect for you. And hold your new belief. And when you're ready, here's the powerful thing about working with energy. We can step out of time to do the energy work. So, what you'll notice is things happen fast when you're in the energy. So, when you are ready, just put in the group, the chat, how are you feeling? Do you feel confident? Do you feel like you love this new energy flowing through you? And while you're putting that in the chat, I'm going to just sprinkle a little starlight dust over all of you because I could feel the vibration in this call rise up really fast, which says to me you are so ready to step into doing this work for yourself, releasing the energy, bringing in the new beliefs, and aligning to the life that you desire. Yeah, my eyes watered. That's just a release. Some people might have cried. Some people might felt some tears. Some people feel lighter, good, happy. Jessica's saying, I feel like I can face the world with confidence, confident and relaxed. I love it. Um, I feel lighter and wondering if I am blocking. No, Beth, everyone I connected with was really taking in the energy. And by the way, just because I stopped the quiet time of doing the energy work, it doesn't mean that we stopped flowing and shifting energy for you. All through the rest of this call, we will be doing that to keep you, to remind your body what a higher vibration feels like. So now you have the energy released, which allows you to live into the belief that you want to hold for your life, the beliefs that you want to hold. Now, I did promise you that I was going to speak into, for the empaths, how to do some energy protection. And I will do that, but what I'm going to do is I'll save it to the very end, and I'm going to come off of Facebook and then go back on so we can tag it under two different things so other people that just need the protection can get it as well. All right, so right now, what we're doing is you have your new belief, you feel the energy of expansiveness, you're going to own that for yourself. And what you need to do now is we need to continue to disrupt our neural pathway, the old patterns of thinking. You know, I told you all through my tennis match, I had to say new ways of believing that we as a team could win today. You have to do the same thing, is you have to keep telling your mind the new way you are going to live into your life. And as you say it over and over and over again, and you really feel it, your mind is going to shift. Because all your mind wants to do is make sure that what it's holding on to is exactly what it is that you want and what it is that you need. All right. So that's what day are we? Day 3. Tomorrow, we actually work a lot more with energy, and it's really around aligning your frequency to your soul's purpose. This is the work that is going to align you more to your soul so you can step into what is available for you, what you came here to do, what you came here to experience. When we are living aligned to our soul, life is so much easier because we can receive the support that we get from the universe. So tomorrow we are going to focus on aligning our energy to our soul purpose. All right, so that's it for today. I'm sending all of you lots of love. Remember to connect in with your coach. They're there this week to really help you hold a new way of doing this. They've all gone through this, they understand it, and they can help you elevate your life. So until tomorrow, and for those that want to hang around and see the bands, I'm going to log out and then come back in. All right, everyone. Have a fantastic day. I love all the little hearts and smiley faces coming up. It's been a pleasure to do this work with you today. And I look forward to tomorrow's work, which is always really fun to align our energy to our soul's energy because this is what allows us to really expand and hold more in life. So have a fabulous day. We will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone.